you doing, everybody? It's boy, 4 a.m. in the morning, and I think it's Friday morning right now. It's been an exhaustingly long day. I'm gonna start answering a couple questions that I've been getting on the board. Sorry I haven't had a chance to get back to everybody. It's just been exhausting. The camera that I'm shooting with, and I think that's Reality that's asked in the question. Reality, the camera that I'm shooting with is just one little handheld Canon's. It's actually the PowerShot SD600. I'm looking at it on the camera right now. The reason why I use it, I've got a 2 gigabyte card that I plug in. It's an SD card, and because I can just slot it right into my laptop, it makes it super easy for me to download the videos right on my laptop, and then I burn them onto YouTube, and then I put them onto the forum. A couple of the other questions that I had on the board were about security, and you know what, I had a great, I really wish I would have filmed it. It would have been 2 hours long, my security training seminar for the guards here. And the way that I go about my training and the things that we do is something that I'm going to have to leave to a later, longer date, and hopefully I'll be able to post something, but unfortunately it'll be so long. It'll probably be an hour long even after I cut it all up. But I really wish I would have filmed it. I just know I never would have been able to dump it onto the board. Let's see, let's take a look here. Scott, yeah, you know what, a lot of times, this is kind of why our security uniform, Scott had a question about the security and how we handle our security, and how to and how not to use force. Well, we have a couple different methods, and it's in my book. We actually call it the capture and the forced capture. It's in my book, and it's just something I'm going to have to get onto a later time. It's a way of making contact with someone and guiding them, and then escalating that use of force as you go along. And it entails using multiple security personnel, so that's something I'm gonna have to get to later also. But you know, it's an escalating situation, and we really rely on the guards to make that call as that situation arises. The Roadhouse thing doesn't work too well. The cops don't like it. There's sometimes I would love to use the Roadhouse thing, beverage tracker, but you know, the police don't really like it when someone ends up beaten and bloody in your dumpster. Hey Bruce, I see that you're in Washington. Yes, we are in Portland, Oregon, and we should be opening next week sometime. I'm kind of excited. You can shoot me an email at chris@excellentbars, or you can PM me on the board, and I'll go ahead and let you know when our opening date is, okay? What else do I got here? Just to keep everybody updated, I mean, we have been working around the clock. Things are actually going really good. I got my plumbing signed off, should be signed off first thing in the morning. I got my fire signed off. I've got my liquor licenses already in place, even though I don't plan on opening up till next week. And I'm just not in a rush. We're just trying to get things dialed in here at the bar. We're doing a huge photo shoot all night. I'm shooting a calendar over the next 2 days that we will be giving away for free. I've got all my promotional tools rolling in right now, really to start the kickoff going right. And hope I've answered everybody's questions. I apologize if I forgot everyone. Have a good night. Okay, I'm back again. I actually spoke to MixPro today on the phone. And we usually touch base pretty regularly, and we actually were going back and forth about his forum that he just started to post. And he's up on the general section. He's got some great pictures he's putting up on his little project he's got going down in Texas somewhere. You know, a lot of the times the amount of information, the information that I do put on the internet and that I do provide to everybody on the board, is only a fraction of what's going on. A lot of times there's things that I intentionally do not put on the board, such as just things that I don't want to let out due to it's what makes me me. If I told you all of my secrets, if I told everyone all of my secrets and all of my strategies, then everyone would be doing it, and the competition would be a lot more fierce. And I take that quote directly from MixPro because it's a great quote. And in this area that I'm at, I mean, there's a lot of people who are watching my videos and my blogs every day, and for me to keep them in the dark is kind of, you know what, after the fact, if they want to play catch up, that's great. But in this particular cutthroat industry, even though I feel at times that I might have an advantage in a particular area, I still feel that it is not competition, but synergy. And the reason I feel competition is because I feel that sometimes my game is elevated a little better than others, and I have a little bit better grasp sometimes of the nightlife industry. So, you know, a lot of times when I'm placing information on the board, or Mix Pro, or David, more Michael, these guys have so much information, and everybody's trying to help, but we all have to keep our little secrets from what we have learned the hard way over just dozens of years, especially for guys like David and Michael who go way back and have just a vast amount of experience. I mean, we really, this is what our value is. This is what our value is in this industry, is our knowledge. And sharing that knowledge, even when I started to write my book was, I would say, a fraction of the amount of knowledge that I had sucked up and absorbed into me, and it just came gushing out onto the pages a lot easier than I thought it would. It was a real relief to just start letting it out. And that's why I plan on writing other books, and in that way I can help people. But no matter what is written in my books, no matter what I put on my DVDs, every single situation is different in even down to a minute level, that I would make one decision based on one set of parameters and another entirely decision based on even just a small change in those same exact parameters. So you know, just to let other members out there know that it's not that we're keeping secrets, it's that, you know, this is the game, and you know, just like great basketball players, we got to do what we got to do to stay a little bit ahead of everyone else, jump a little bit higher, run a little bit faster.